Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Retro Pop Planet, and welcome back to day 2 of Magfest. It's 40 degrees out here. It feels like a heat wave. Just kidding. Let's get inside and see what's going on. Not really sure what I plan on doing today. I think I have a couple panels marked, and I want to get into the classic or retro arcade room. They've moved it around a little bit from previous years, and it actually looks pretty cool. I stepped in there briefly last night, but they were getting ready to close. So let's head in there, and I think that's where I'm going to stop first. It was around 12:30 when I got there. The arcade museum was in the same hall as last year, but they combined the arcade machines with the consoles and the PCs. All of the stuff is vintage, and it was a little bit more like an arcade rather than in years past where it was more of a traditional museum, giving a lot of stats and figures about the era that the games and the systems came out in. I think I actually prefer this setup the best.
Over here on this table are developers, yes.
I think this Robotron was only running the first 2 days of the show, and I love Robotron. I'm terrible at it, but I don't think this one had the correct sticks. I think it's supposed to have like a 10-point leaf joystick. Virtual Boy is the one NES peripheral where I don't know anybody that ever had one, and I certainly never wanted one. Discs of Tron was always my favorite of the two Tron arcade games, and unfortunately this one was down all weekend. This was a pretty cool and very old Mario piece, and I really want one of these Thrilla Gorilla skate decks. I spent many hours playing Space Quest and King's Quest and Police Quest. The same goes for Wolfenstein and Doom and Quake and Hexen. I just spent 20 minutes playing Hudson Adventure Island, and I don't own this game. I might have to get it because it's kind of addicting, although it's pretty frustrating. I have no idea what this very long line is for. I'm about to find out. All right, apparently it's a band called Red Fox. I don't know anything about them, but the line is basically just to get in. This room is huge, so if I decide to stop in, I will, but I don't know. I'm still walking around. I thought this Superman cosplay was excellent. Is this an orc? Anyway, this character was handing out quests. This game was a very interesting dungeon crawler, and it's available on Steam for like $25. I definitely would recommend it as a pickup. The animation style and artwork reminded me a lot of Pink Panther and any show on Cartoon Network. yeah, I'm in the indie developer hall again. James, the angry video game nerd, posted on social media, "See you at Magfest." And I was assuming he was gonna be here, but I never saw him and I didn't see him in the schedule, so maybe they were just promoting the game. This game, Black Emperor, is made by the same folks that made Killer Queen, and it combines their love for classic action arcade games with Japanese psychedelic rock and the Bozo Soku motorcycle culture of the 70s. Pretty awesome. It's got a very unique controller setup. And I was never able to get on this train simulator, but it also had a unique control layout and looked pretty fun. Here's a pretty wild Japanese arcade scooter race game. I don't know what else to call it. I played it once and it's pretty tiring. You basically have to kick the pedal the entire game. It's very much like a Mario Kart, but you're actively engaged in moving your vehicle. This game is so crazy, you have to constantly kick that, and it's exhausting. This is awesome. They have an Atari video pinball. I don't know what date this is, but it's a pretty unique machine. I play a lot of video pinball at home on Steam. I have Pinball Arcade, I have Zen Pinball. According to the International Arcade Museum, this came out in 1978 with wide release. The game board is like MDF, but it's got some sort of a back screen in there, or maybe it's probably up there somewhere. Or oh, that's the screen, and it's reverse projected. I really enjoy watching people play rhythm games, but I have zero rhythm myself, and I'm usually pretty terrible at these. Here's a machine I was obsessed with. Denshade Go, I believe is what it is, and I didn't realize until later in the day that there are multiple versions of this, and I only got to play it once. I'm up here now in panels 2, I believe, and I want to come see Throne Controllers. It is crazy up here right now. There's tons of people, and the line is really long. But last year, I don't remember it being that big of an issue getting in, so we will see. It's all the line. All the line. Throne Controllers is a really fun video game competition, and when you enter you get a card that has a number on it, and if they call you then you get to come up and compete. I've never been called, probably for the better, because I'm not good at these type of video game questions. They dive deep, 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 and you have to really be a geek for this sort of stuff. Depending on what you choose, you can actually go in head-to-head competitions with different games, either old console games, old arcade games, or even a lot of the indie games that are downstairs. This full show is posted to their Twitch page, and feel free to go check it out. I'm only just showing a couple clips for my video.
Tell me who this is. Most people will know you were being played by Keanu Reeves, or for some of your names on the line. But this samurai lead singer and military veteran is not afraid to do or use anyone or anything to fight against the government's negative. Boss, first boss is pretty early. No, it's constant. That's the one street. That's one of those games you never hear anything bad about. I think ever in a game. Because this is the arms so far. Really just the arms. Probably the same pattern, I have to guess. Yeah. Well, 12 is the safe stick. Oh my god. Speeding up. Yeah, the horse is
Well, that was fun. I'm glad I didn't get called my number at least, because those questions were actually pretty challenging today, as they usually are. My friends are here. We're just trying to meet up. Not sure exactly where they are. This place is crazy right now, so I think I'm going to do that. We're heading to the regular, our brass tap for dinner tonight. Not everyone likes to be on camera for YouTube, and my friends are no exception, so they have left now and I'm back on my own.
Remember, it's who beats all the bosses first, or dies, or doesn't die. Oh no! But that's his first life loss, so a 7 out of 10. They're both doing very well.
Nightmare Kart was another game that people were talking about this year, and I completely forgot to try it. Most of the games in the arcade are set to free play, but some of the arcade cabinets require quarters, and the folks that volunteer for Magfest will often go around dumping quarters into machines just to keep them charged. But when it's really busy like this, especially at night, sometimes the machines will run out of credits. I was blown away though when I turned the corner and I saw the train simulator. Now this is the game that I was playing earlier, but look at this cabinet. It's a full-on mock-up of being a train engineer. If you've ever played Train Sim World, it's very much like that. You get points and credits for following the rules of the rail. I never got a chance to play this inside the cabinet, but it looks so cool. The arcade can be a little overwhelming. There are so many games in here, and I try to make sure that I go back around and play the ones that I want to get to. And then going back and watching this video, I realized how much stuff I did not get a chance to do. It looks like the public house is out of business. This place has been here for years. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. It's about 11 o'clock, and I am wiped out. We didn't really do a whole lot after dinner, just kind of walked around a bit, which I didn't film just because I was hanging out with my friends and we were playing a few games. But we're going to head back here tomorrow, and I will see you then.